Hello! This should be recording correctly. It's on the correct screen. I can see it in the preview. The audio looks like it's running fine. I do have Desert Bus playing on the other screen, so that shouldn't affect anything overall. Yeah, here goes nothing, I guess. Or everything, in a way, considering I only get the one chance today. Today is... by the way, I'm jury-rigged. If you didn't already know that, which you probably do. Today is the Duskers Daily Challenge for November 10th, 2018. No, it's November 10th. Yes, I'm looking at the yesterdays. Wait. Yes. Sorry, it's late. And I'm very sore and tired from today. And yesterday. Well, yesterday morning, at least. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, 16 players, with Dano taking the top score at 1025, LB at 1015, Mustika at 889, I scored an 841, and LB rightly pointed out that if I just powered that generator, could have gotten a little bit more. Could have gotten a lot bit more if I'd powered that generator and taken a chance opening some doors, but still. I'm okay with my performance there. Could have been better, but could have gotten a lot worse. Deckervoid scored a 766, Longfellow a 760, Dargart 755, Jupaka 715, Marvin 700, and the Integrator 610. I am at my new desk. My keyboard is positioned a little bit higher than I'd like, I think, but squared perfectly to my body. My screen is approximately at the 11 o'clock position. My preview is at 1 o'clock. This is about the best setup that I can get. By the way, Vector may wake up like that sometimes when I'm playing, just hearing random things, so if he does that, you can just ignore him. You'll probably hear a little ping in the background. He might say hello and try to talk to me. He's going back to sleep, though. Today, we have motion and pretty damn good drone health. Audio might be a little bit higher than usual as well, but I don't think so. 4 infestations on a private B. So this is going to be unpleasant. But possibly a little short. Well, that's kind of good. No fuel. Not surprised. Alright. Oh, this is the whole ship. Okay. I just about opened D11. That would have been bad. Actually, I'm going to take a chance with this, because I know that room is clear. That room could be the slime room. It is the slime room. Well, that was a good call for me. Alright, that's the only scrap that I have in there. I'm not used to typing in a correct position. Odds of being able to... Shit. I was going to say odds of being able to get them to both move over quickly enough are low, and they moved over at the perfectly wrong time. Destroyed terminal. I see some scrap over on the left, but I want to check for a vent first. Hey, look, there's a vent. That means our 7 probably has something in it as well. Any chance there's another terminal in here? If there's no working terminal, I'm just gonna vent that other room, probably. I'm gonna vent R4, probably. I guess I don't want to just yet. You suck. Alright, so I should be able to check in R7 safely. Alright, so... I want to get you into R6. I don't care if there's a swarm involved or not, because the swarm will die quickly enough that it will not matter. I do not want a leaper to be involved, and I don't have any other... Shit. I'm gonna have to do a test. I'll give you a little bit longer. See if I can do anything here. I don't need a motion. I want to get everything out of 5 and 6, and then I want to see what moves to 8. This is probably going to be difficult, especially with something possibly spawning from 6. Probably, actually, definitely spawning from 6, but... it's going to be the best way to be sure. I have no working terminals. Shit. I have no working terminals, so... oh, no, shit. So this is safe to do. Or at least as safe as anything is. Of course, that could have been done a lot better. Okay. So here's my methodology. The Sentry is going to move into R8. The likelihood of any of the others moving is very low. So I'm going to let 7 clear out. That should just be the Sentry. Okay. Alright, pretty much perfect there. 10 minutes means that we're not going to have a spawn from R6. Well, we're not going to have another spawn from R6. I'm sure one has already spawned at some point. 7 minutes to get this done. I've got plenty of time. D5 is actually the perfect door to do this from as well. Just to make sure that I don't have any slime. And I'm going to actually do this as well. Alright, I want to figure this out. I know other people know the timing a lot better than I do. Alright, we're good on slime. I'm going to want... Alright, let's give it 10 seconds. Shit. I don't want to try to orchestrate this. Shit. Alright, I don't know when to do this. I'm gonna have to make a best... Actually, no, I do know when to do this. It's gonna be at about 12:50. Probably a little bit less, so I've got a little bit of leeway. Of course. Best case scenario. Right there. That could have gone a lot worse. I was actually thinking if R6 radiated to just charge into R6 and try to get them. But then I realized that, hey, I can just let them into R7. I learned from my last 2 attempts to kill sentries that you can let them into a fully radiated room, and as long as you let them out right away, like you never close them in, they'll survive. So that was a good lesson to learn. Everything else has been vented from the ship. Any swarm that spawn that are left to spawn will die, and all will be well. I'm going to have to get used to having a keyboard in the right spot. It's not quite in the right spot because I keep looking to the left, but I can just adjust my keyboard, so I need to bear that in mind. Total score of 826, 830 without the damage, 12 scrap, 2 of that was from the sentry. Starting score, really high today, but my head is not working right. 360, 590? Yes. And no drones, no drone upgrades, no ship upgrades. It's a very stingy ship overall. The scrap wasn't too bad, but nothing else really. And Decavoid and Dano ended up getting 3 scrap from the sentry for an 848 and 845, getting in and out with only 1 point of damage. If the sentry... I don't know quite why my sentry was positioned the way it was. It was a little bit higher than the door. Usually they're in the center of the room, so I'm not sure what happened there. LB scored an 818, getting a little bit more damage and much faster time, so he didn't have to deal with radiation the same way that I did. ITJ a 790 along with Dargard. Neither of them seem to have gone for the sentry at all. Captain Spacebeard a 770. He Who Cubes a 760, and then Obsidian Archer and the Integrator with 195 and 110. And a surprise hit from Swarm today, I assume. A little bit interesting. If you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment with your own experiences and strategies for a ship like this. Overall, not a terrible day. It's a small ship, though. And 4 infestations on the ship, I mean, on the one hand, it meant that you were able to identify fairly easily what rooms were dangerous, especially because the motion was actually technically rather effective today with only 2 rooms unscannable. 2? Yeah. The generator and the one that I picked up the scrap from the sentry. If you'd like to check out other videos, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, Mustika21, Dargard, Decavoid, Merkeller, Corentoth, and Magenta 1999, all listed in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.